ụbọchị dum obi umeala ka m ji na-arịọ nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu. Chukwu kpalite m ka m guzo n'ebe dị elu nke mara mma. Ebe dị elu bụ ọnọdụ nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu. Nara mmiri ma ụfọdụ na-atụ egwu oriri anya bebe dị elu. Chukwu kpalite m ka m guzo n'ebe dị elu nke mara mma. Ebe dị elu bụ ọnọdụ nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu. Achọrọ m ịdị nsọ n'ụwa, guzosi ike n'ime ọnwụnwa. Okwukwe nke m na-ezipụta abụ dị nsọ n'ebe dị elu. Chukwu kpalite m ka m guzo n'ebe dị elu nke mara mma. Ebe dị elu bụ ọnọdụ nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu. Ọchịchọ mbụ na ndụ dị elu ka m chọta ma amarịrị ọma na-arịọsi ike n'ekpere nke nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu. Chukwu kpalite m ka m guzo n'ebe dị elu nke mara mma. Ebe dị elu bụ ọnọdụ nna anyị ma ọnọdụ nke dị elu.
Good morning, viewers all over the world. Every look at our one like here. Then iTunes or Audio Mac and rest of them. Chonya Begu, Madalo. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Omu Obuefi Eze-Ana, Ugochi Tubel, Norife, Mobi Koma Kajugo. Abu Moni in Chuaja, Ugochi to Wadana Temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi lụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụkwa onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ importance of spiritual forces. Importance of spiritual forces. I want you to pay attention today. Believe in me, you will learn unique things you need to know. Like I always tell you, what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. And I keep telling you that if you are knowledgeable, a good master. If you lack knowledge, a good slave. So before we proceed into today's lecture, important announcement. We are still in the month of February, and I can tell you, our group ritual is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the globe. Makani Gobike, Ajayana Aye, Achu, Ayrinigwe. We started this group rituals over 3 years now. We have massive testimonies. But as you all know, we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Ezeoku TV. You know why? It's not necessary, not why we are here. But I can tell you, Niked and Ajana Chulibra. One network waja, Makana Aja Karirogu. Yes. So, Nisho Totua, Eja Gorim Batempo, Chuaja, go for Kubio Kunisindri Nesuyelai all over the world. the Friends of the Temple, Children of the Temple, and members of what the Restoration Evangelical Mission, and there were fans all over the world. I can be open out to till the last of the month. We visit the waters. Echuaja, ihe ọnụ na-eri. Mee saraka. Ụmụ ihe bi na mmiri. Bịa na bịazie n'enu ala na-akwa ọkalete ndị mmiri chụọ aja ihe mme. Gbagọtazie na temple. Jee n'ebe nchụaja. Chụọ aja to entities of powers n'aha mmadụ niile. Then, jekwazie gbuo ebunu wee mee saraka. I can tell you n'ike dị na aja na-achụ n'igwe ahụ. So, ọ bụrụ na ị dị interested iso na aja, he can contribute to your own token to the account number. The charge I'm not WhatsApp. I'm going to other details we need for you in order to book you. Yes. So, Kabufu. I'm only one to Nankusia. He are not up. More than a cholo, he's in Ajana to you. More than a chocabala family. Chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. Let's proceed. Now, Jana, to know what you tata. I to a malum. Go start. I am again. So I'm only interested. Draw my job. What numbers in there? He will draw my job now. Then let's dive into today's lecture. Today's lecture, like I said, importance of spiritual forces. Keru ruo balo na mmadụ kwesịrị align with the spiritual forces here. Very important. Nke mbugodo bụ, you must know this in creation. Chukwu enidiro mmadụ. All mmadụ neediri Chukwu. Yes, I repeat. You heard me correctly. Chukwu okike pụrụ ime ihe niile, the Almighty Father. He is the unmovable mover. All power belongs to him. He is great. He is everything. He does not need man to be great or great again. No. Instead, it's man that needs Chukwu. The same thing with all the forces of nature. The entities of powers. From the throne of divinity, the throne of grace, down to primordial queen, the throne of the elders, in the spiritual world, the material world, and all the realms and kingdoms, down to this gross material world. They are all entities of powers. If you need support, you need to be favored. What you have to do is to build what I call personal relations, PR, with these carriers of powers. I call all of them the Jelunketu. They are there working, praising God Almighty. So if he and their good book, you will be remembered. So all mother is human that needs the help of spiritual forces. They don't need you because they are already great. Let me give you another illustration with physical thing you are seeing. Mr. President is in Aso Rock. You need contract, federal contract. You need a federal free education, federal support, whatever. Then you need to do the needful. You need to key in so that you will be considered, so that you will be one of the beneficiaries. And you have to do the needful and make the necessary contacts. Probably build personal relations with people in the corridor of powers because you needed someone to recommend you. That is how things work. Even in the world of physical, and the same thing in the world of spiritual. It need to be recommended. A higher being need to recommend you for blessings. Let me give you an example. Do you know in this country, Nigeria now, for you to be given any honor, any national honor, maybe OON, MON, and all those honors, you need a higher personality with higher contacts to recommend you. If not, you will not be noticed. I hope you are listening. What I can tell you is that as we are doing it in this world of physical, that is how it's still being done in the world of spirit. I can tell you more. That is, to know people is very important. You don't know, you can't even underrate the power of connection. You can't underrate the power of connection. Contact, very important. Even in this our country, there are some certain things you will do or you want to do. You need contact. The same thing in the spiritual. Long leg is very important. Contact is very important. Who you know is very important. As it is in the world of physical, the same thing in the world of spiritual. Do you know that there are some certain things you will be doing in this country? You can be, some certain dues and certain levy can be waived by what they call presidential pardon and some certain things. Yes. And there is somebody that will connect you to that presidential pardon or waiver, whatever. So the same thing is happening in the spiritual realm. The entities and spirits you know in the spiritual realm will be added advantage to you, because you can be getting information before anything happens. The same thing in this country. Let me give you an example. Do you know that there are some people in the corridors of powers, before some certain government policy will be released to general public, they must have heard about it a long time before the public pronouncement, because of their position with in the corridor of power. Yes. Okay, let me give you an example now. Do you know this new Anambra State Homeland Security Law? I can tell you that there were some certain individuals that is in the known of this law, maybe sometime last year, because of the position. They are very close to the corridor of power, so they get their own facts before the thing will come to the public domain. It's because they are connected to power that be in Oka. The same way it works in the spiritual realm. There is some certain connection you will have in the spiritual realm. Before any danger will happen to you, you will be pre-informed. Before some certain things will happen, you will be informed ahead of the looming danger. It's because you have already over time built personal relations with one more. So it's very important for you to always build personal relation with one more, because if you build personal relation with one more, you can never be hurt, because before anything happens, you have been warned and advised before then. The same thing in the physical, because you have contact. If you know how important for somebody to have contact in this country, it's more important to have contact in the spiritual realm. Because everything starts from the spiritual. But it's a pity that people don't really understand what spiritual is all about. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-eche that spirituality is for you to gain money, because we are living in the world where money consciousness is so high, especially among my Igbo brothers. Yes, but I can tell you what you need most to survive here on earth is building personal relations, aligning with your spiritual forces. Whatever that you deserve must surely locate you. And the approaching spiritual matters, let it not be that why you want to do your spiritual forces, to clear your path, to align with your spiritual forces, is primarily because you want to be rich. No, remove far from that mindset. Spirituality does not guarantee you money. I keep saying it, money is legal tender. Money is legal tender, which has the principle what we must be doing to earn that money. Once you deserve the money, once you have built a system that attracts money to you, that helps you to earn money, you will flow. Because money is all about principle. Money is all about principle, and it has principle. Once you gain that principle, you will earn the money, irrespective of any religion you practice. That's why if you go to Eze-Ana, you will see billionaire there. If you go to Christianity, you see billionaire there. If you go to Hinduism, you will see billionaire there. If you see people that practice Shintoism, you will see billionaire there. If you see people that practice Eze-Ana, you will see billionaire there. Are you following? Yes. What spirit does for you is not to give you legal tender as it is. Example, there is no amount of aja you will perform. There's no amount of aja you will perform, and you wake up in the morning and you will see money under your pillow. If you like, climb Mountain Kilimanjaro, go there and do fasting, 100 days fasting. My brother, my sister, you can never wake up and see money under your pillow. It's not done anywhere. If you see money under your pillow, my brother, my sister, you kept it or somebody kept it for you, not spirit. Because this thing is called money, is legal tender created by human. Yes. So let it not be that their intention to recognize their spiritual forces or those spiritual forces is primarily for you to have this legal tender called money. No. If that is your primary reason why you are coming back to your roots, you'll be disappointed. I'm telling you. If it is the reason why you are practicing spiritualism, irrespective of your spiritual belief or denomination, you'll be disappointed. And with the principle that brings money. And once you apply it, money comes. Let me tell you why it is very important for you to align with your spiritual forces. It's very important because if you align with your spiritual forces, they will be recommending you for spiritual benefit. They will be recommending you for blessings. They will be standing by you, fighting for you, saying this is one of our own, nothing will happen to him. It's like if you have contact in this country and somebody is leveling allegation against you, Your contact will stand by you. No, this is my person, and I know his hands are clean, and nothing will happen. No matter allegation somebody level against you, for the fact that you did not commit that offense, your contact will stand by you. The same thing in the spiritual. As long as your hands are clean, the spiritual forces you align with will always speak for you that this is my son or my daughter in whom I'm well placed. Nothing will happen. Let me tell you one thing why your prayers has not been answered. It is because you are approaching everything with mindset of a novice. Once you understand the principle that governs this universe and key into it, believe in me, everything will fall in place. Whatever you deserve will come. Always seek higher knowledge. Always seek higher knowledge. And there is time for everything. Why I ask you to always align with your chi, do your spiritual stuff, do your saraka, do your charitable work. All these things, you are using it to pay up your spiritual debt. Because maybe your previous earth life, your family has been indebted in the spiritual realm because of where you live your life in the previous earth life. And you deserve to untie all those knots, all those bondage you put yourself in. But if you continually doing spiritual stuff, aligning with you more, doing charity work, showing mercy, forgiveness, doing all those corporal work of mercy, you are actually using those things you are doing to pay up your debt. Do you know that what the entanglement you rope yourself in, maybe because of previous lifestyle, let it be that it will last 10 years for you to untie yourself fully. But because of spiritual engagement, personal relations you are building among women more, those you are untying yourself might take you only 5 years. You cut it by half. Example, there is somebody that may be owing me, and the person is trying a lot to say that he pay me all to be free. And every time this person is struggling, sometimes he come to my house, do some of the work in order, or sometimes he go and hustle and be paying this money gradually. Seeing his or her effort to pay this money, see his or her effort to please me, at a certain stage I might say, okay, sin no more, pay no more, I have forgiven you. Because of that singular act of commitment. And I am saying it that actually you have determined to pay up your debt, no matter what it is. Sometimes, as it happens in the physical, that happens in the spiritual. Whoever you are laboring so much to pay, maybe you are indebted to the person. Sometimes, once the person sees sincerity and genuineness in you, that you are really working hard to pay, the person might say, my friend, come. I have noticed that you are struggling so much to pay me this my debt. Okay, I have accepted what you have paid so far. The remaining percent, I cancel it. You are now totally free. It happens. But once you are owing me, you put this lesbian attitude, you fold hands, you are not working. I'm not seeing effort, genuine effort you are making. Yes, I might insist that you pay it to the last scope. But seeing you making an effort, showing that sincerely you appreciated what I did. The same thing is what is happening in the spiritual. So that is why I'm encouraging you to always do your spiritual work, show corporal work of mercy, forgiveness to people and everything other things. Doing all those spiritual work, doing your charity work, sacrifice work. Let me tell you, doing sacrifice, why I love Igbo spirituality, that when even you are feeling your chi, you are doing all those aligning with your spiritual forces, you are showing love, you are doing sacrifice. Because at the end of the day, those means people will cook it and do saraka. And showing love. That is what is important. Showing love. Even in world religion, I have understudied. We always encourage you to always do saraka, helping the needy, being a joy, a cause of joy to people and the entire creation is the key. The Muslim brothers, we call it zakah. You are expected as a good Muslim to perform zakah on daily basis. The same way in Igbo spirituality, you are expected to always do chụaja to ihe Chukwu kere eke ụbọchị ọbụla. Ị nwere ike iji so many things wee chụọ aja n'ụzọ gị. Na ị ga-achụrịrị aja. Yes. Ị ga-achụrịrị aja. Ịchụ aja dị very important. Etu a ka ọ bụ ọbụrụ ndị na-eje ụka. Ị ga-afụrịrị ha ka ha mee gịnị? Ka ha chụrụ aja mass. In every spirituality world over, ịchụ aja is very important. Ịchụ aja is very important. So, I don't know what you are passing through. Let me give you another example. We human beings are all children of God. Any child, go to work is not indebted to any of us. That is a fact. We are all his children. It's like a child. Whatever you have done, what have you done, and you are saying you are tired? Don't you know that whatever you are doing is for your own good? Don't you know? It's like a child that wake up in the morning to do all the hard jobs. That child doesn't need to be celebrated because what he does is normal thing expected of him as a child. So don't be selling that they have been helping people, they have been doing spiritual work, they have been helping the needy, and at the end of the day that you are not seeing anything, that you are tired. Are you tired? Are you tired for what? The only thing that those things you are doing is you are doing it for Chukwu. No. What that thing you are doing cannot add anything to who it is. If you do, it's for your own good. If you refuse to do, is your own good. It's like a child. A child that woke up in the morning, do the house chores, sweep everything. He's doing what is expected of him as a good child. So he should not be expecting his parents to be bowing down that he did something extraordinary. No. Is any child. The duty is a duty of every child to learn the language of his parents. It's a duty of every child to do the needful, the house chores. As long as you're of age. And we'll go some house chores that is their duty. You should not be waiting for your parents to remind you that you should do it. Yes, those house chores is compulsory. It's your duty. And the only thing your parents is owing you is that as you are doing what is expected of you, they will be taking care of you. Yes, feeding you. That is the only thing they are owing you. They are not owing you any mansion. Believe in me. Your parents is not owing you any mansion elsewhere. Your parents is not owing you any car. What they are owing you is to guide you, take care of you. But all these material things you are talking about they are not owing you anything. So the same thing is with us and Chukwu. The only thing he promised us, is our daily bread. You remember the Lord's Prayer? Give us today our daily bread. Even the birds of the air, all the living things, God Almighty is feeding them directly or indirectly. Is it the trees, the animals? They don't have a farm. They don't have garden. But Chukwu has a way of providing for them. Because he is the father of all. Talk more of you, a higher being, a human spirit. I can tell you, your daily bread is sure. It's a promise from the Father. But you must do the needful Hello? Doing the needful is a compulsory in order for you to get what you deserve. Example, if a child have done what is expected of him, believe in me, he have done all the house chores, eh? Then be sure that your parents will give you food. The same way, if you are a child of God, you are a child, of course, all of us are children of God. Once you do the needful, what is expected of you as a human being here on earth, to create impact, be a joy giver, try your best to make this world a better place. I can tell you, what you will eat will never elude you. I can assure you. Yes, Chukwuoke has a way of feeding you, but you must do the needful. A child that refuses to do hard chores, just be sleeping all the day, and you are healthy, you refuse to do anything, should not ask his parents for food. Yes. If your parents keep giving you food when you are intentionally lazy, you are healthy, you refuse to do anything, and you are of age, your parents is not owing you any food. But I can tell you, once you do the needful, do all the house chores, I can tell you, your parents will not hesitate to give you food, because you earn it. Hello? The same thing with your own Chukwuokike. Once you are doing your daily assignment, then I can assure you that you must have your daily meal. That is the only promise Chukwuoke promised man. Give us today our daily bread. It's not saying give us our mansion, give us Mercedes, the latest Benz, give us this. Those are material things. What the promise is that Chukwuokike na-eke azụ ihe niile o kere n'elu ụwa nni. Begin from human to animals and the entire creation. He provide for all the living things, even the trees around you. Chukwuoke provided for the trees. That's why they are still living. If not, they would have dried up. So what I can tell you here on earth, without missing words, is this: that once you are doing the needful, and they are in the good book of Chukwuokike, by being obedient child and keep working hard. Yes, Chukwuokike is not for the Christmas, so know this and know peace. Our forefathers, in their wisdom, says this adage, and I quote, "Aka aja aja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ mmanụ," meaning once you walk, you chop. Or you will call it walk, chop. So what I'm saying is that once you are not being lazy, you are walking. Believe in me, it's a gradual thing. What you will be eating will always come. Then the greater reward will eventually come when you receive your crown as a good worker. Because without challenge, there won't be any champion. Without going to the next level, the next class of life, you must face the exam and you must pass before you can be promoted. Stop jumping. Life is not all about jumping. Every adult has his own stories. I had a humble beginning when I started. I paid the price by being consistency. One thing you take from me is consistency. Yes, never giving up. Because I can tell you, once you are continuously working very hard, one day, your spiritual forces will recommend you. You will be noticed anywhere you are working. Don't pretend. Keep being yourself. Keep doing your job. I can tell you, you are being noticed gradually. It's just a matter of time. You will receive your crown. So, Igbo spirituality encourages you to align with your spiritual forces, align with your ancestors, align with your paternal and maternal forces. But this is primary reason for aligning to these things, to these beings, should not be because of money. What aligning to them with them is to for you to build personal relation, so that they will always see it the need to say, Eze-Ana, come closer. You want to be there, yes. You want to be at the top, yes. They will be able to advise you. Since you want to be at the top, see what you must be doing in order to be where you want to be. Yes. So the building personal relation with Omomo is for Omomo to be giving you the wisdom, the acumen, the vision and knowledge you need. Hosea 4:6 says, and I quote, "My people are suffering because of lack of vision and knowledge." So why you are aligning with your spiritual forces is for you to be in their good book, so that they will give you vision and knowledge of what you will be doing and how you will be managing your resources based on the available ones you get. Try to cut your coat according to available resources. Don't be going elsewhere. Don't be going to where you'll be doing dorime and you know you cannot afford it. What you cannot afford should not be your worries, believe in me. I can tell you, I went to an event yesterday where somebody is celebrating we went for funeral ceremony of one of my friends. He's a rich man anyway. Mother-in-law's burial. If you go there, you see the timbers and calibers and shakers of this area, and a lot of dorimes are there. You see those dorime people, and listen, people are bringing as an ordering for expensive wines and all etc., expensive drinks. So, but you don't mind them. You will not say because somebody do dorime pay for a wine of a drink of 400k. Should that one be a headache? No. Everything has time. Even that person that is paying for such wine has humble beginning. If he tells you where he started, that dorime of wine of 400,000 naira could even be in his pocket, could be like 400 naira equivalent to your own pocket. It's all about time. What is important is any name will okay. There are some people that now at the age of 50. In the way here. There are some people that I won't have 18 and do one by the in law. Okay, look at the family where we went for the burial. The family is a broke family, but a billionaire got married to their daughter. One body has arrived. So if you see the burial, you will agree that an in-law is going for a burial of the mother-in-law with 5 cows. 5 cows. Holy cow. If you see the so what I can tell you is that, are you telling me that the mother-in-law, this deceased mother-in-law, it was a one body? She did not make her the money by herself, but through her daughter and son-in-law, the money comes. That is one body. There are some people that their own is a water. Before 30, 40 years, they are already counting in millions. Huge millions, fat ones. So, but life, that thing should not worry you. What is important is being consistent and doing your own work. Let me tell you one thing I have learned in life. Last 4, 5 years, 10 years, the only thing I'm sure is that that I will be great. Yeah, the message has been given to me over and over time, and within me, I know I will be great. So what I keep doing that time is equipping myself, attending seminars, attending. Really, I see. For me, if you know where Eze-Ana go to, I don't have multiple friends. I don't. If you are not somebody that intellectually we exchange things that will change lives, I'm not interested. People I keep, these people, the person can even be abroad, but we keep flowing in the same direction because he or she is going where I'm going. But if you are not going where I'm going, there's no need. You must be sharing the same opinion and vision with me for me to see you as a friend. So that is the thing. So what I can tell you is this. Align with your spiritual forces so that they will be giving you vision. Tell them where you want to be, that you want to impact lives, that you want to help the needy, that you want to be a joy giver to people that cross your path. Tell them the vision. Tell them what you want, the where you want to be. Tell them what you want to achieve. Believe in me, they will help you to achieve, because you have already tell them where you are going and what you want. If what you're actually asking for is noble and what suits you, then they will give you the vision. Tell you, my guy, since this is what you want to, where you are going and what you want to achieve, then the road you are following is not the right road. What you are doing right now is you should touch it up, or this and that, this and that. That vision and knowledge is what you need. Then begin to practicalize that vision and knowledge, put it into practice, and believe in me, gradually you will be catapulted to where you want to be. The truth of the matter is that more will tell you that you will be great, but they will not tell you the process. What they do is that they will put you on the path that will lead to your success. Then they will be at your back watching you, encouraging you. But giving you raw money, raw cash, legal tender, no. So if anybody is telling you that you should come back to your roots or this and that, and their primary purpose is money, no. Your primary purpose should be, how will I be able to impact life? How will I be able to be a blessing to my generation? I want to be a blessing to my generation. That should be what is driving you, something positive. Once you focus on that your positive mindset, if money is what you need to be there, money will be given to you because you earn it. Let me stop here. But you have already known the importance of aligning with your forces for support, for that spiritual support, for that boost. That's what they will give you. Manega Bokombo. Onye ngana buchi akwa agụ ebughe ya. You must be hardworking with sincerity and building a brand. Once you see, let me tell you one thing I don't know. With a brand you build today, you will reap the fruit here on the earth, and you will keep reaping the fruit even after you must have gone. That is the importance of building a brand. Let me stop here. If you have questions in today's lecture, about family, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 783 7672. I repeat 0805 783 7672 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. See you tomorrow. No go one case you. About on web project you each other. May the blessings of Chukwu keep me here in be with you all. May you be favored. May you be protected. May whatever you are doing to feed your family, may they begin to yield fruit. May your handwork be blessed. Now, Chukwu keep me here. See you tomorrow. No go one case you. God